Thought we'd spend a little bit of time talking about cabinets, and not so much the structure of the cabinets, whether it's a frameless or a framed or an inset door, but just the door style and the color selections that way. We deal primarily with a semi-custom cabinet manufacturer, and they offer us a tremendous amount of decisions or selections to choose from. So usually when I'm talking with folks about choosing a cabinet, we usually will start with door style. And what I mean by that would be, this is just showing you a door and a drawer front here. And what we mean by door style is just the shape of the door. This is one with a flat panel center here, and then a little bit of a decorative piece here, where this would be one that has instead of having a flat panel, it has a raised panel in the center with the frame that wraps around it. So that's kind of what we mean by the style of the door. Then we get into the wood, whether you want a painted door, you can kind of go with really an appropriate wood for paint, whereas this is going to be a maple door, or we're going to have a distressed maple door, or we'll have an oak door, or a cherry door, or a hickory door. So choosing what wood you're going to incorporate into that door style. And then would be the finish on it, whether that's going to be a paint finish, a stain, and then they'll even let you select as far as the finish or the sheen of it. So this is showing you a satin sheen. You probably see the light reflecting slightly on that. Whereas if we do a matte finish, these are pretty popular now. There's really no reflection that comes off of that door style that way. And then you've even got distressing pieces where you can do over sanding and different distressing, as well as kind of washes that go over top. So adding those pieces to it. And then, like I said, as far as the drawer fronts, this particular cabinet line will allow you to do a 5-piece drawer front, meaning it's made of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. In essence, it's kind of a miniature door. Or a more economical approach would be to do just a solid drawer front. There's really no detail to it. It's just a solid slab of wood that's stained to match the rest of the door. One of the things to keep in mind as you select, if you're using a natural wood, and you're going to select a stain, is how is that stain going to influence the actual wood color itself. And so we want to show you a shot from our showroom that has 3 large utility cabinets. The first one has a cherry wood, the second one has a hickory wood, and the third one has an oak wood. But they all have the same stain. So you can see how they're dramatically different in finish color based upon the wood species that was used with that identical stain. So I think that's important to take into consideration, and that's one of the things why we want to show you samples of the actual wood with the actual stain on. So those are some of the things that go into making those selections. And that's one of the nice things about having a designer to kind of walk you through how that's going to relate to the rest of the pieces that you're choosing for your kitchen or bathroom. If you're interested in finding out more information about all of these door styles, don't hesitate to give one of our designers a call.